Usually, as soon as you get off of the phone with the client, you want to contact Top Echelon Contracting staff to get a quote that you can use throughout the rest of the process. What the quote is it's basically a pricing matrix, and you need to give Top Echelon Contracting your target bill rate to the client, which your client typically will tell you, your target pay rate, which you either extrapolate from the bill rate or based on your knowledge of the industry and the type of people you'd be searching for, what they usually get paid. You give that information to Top Echelon Contracting, and then they generate an Excel spreadsheet, which is a pricing matrix that you use while you're talking to both the candidate and the client from that point on.
When you call us for a quote, there are a few basic pieces of information that we need from you. The job title, so we can determine the workers' compensation code, the state in which the assignment is located, the company bill rate, and the contractor pay rate. Once we know this information, we can tell you what your recruiter income will be per hour. If you only know one of these rates, you can tell us an estimate of how much you want to make per hour, and we'll work the quote backwards to determine the other rate. We want to be sure you're completely comfortable with the rates, so don't hesitate to call us numerous times prior to speaking with the client and contractor. Also keep in mind that the quote is a great negotiating tool. At the bottom of the quote matrix, there is a $7 pay rate spread and a $20 bill rate spread so that recruiters can see exactly what their hourly income is going to be on that contract placement.
So the process finalizes when you have two people that are both shaking their heads and agreeing on the situation. The client is happy with the candidate that you've provided them, and they're also pleased with the bill rate that you've quoted. The candidate is ready to go to work for the client, and they're happy with the pay rate that you've quoted them. Once you have that information, then you go to Top Echelon Contracting's website and just fill out a setup form to start the process. And at that point, they have all the information to email both the client and the candidate their packet of information that starts the whole process going.
When you have finalized the rates with a client and candidate, you will go to our online setup forms and submit the placement to us. A contract administrator will receive your forms and process the placement. We will email an employment packet to the candidate that includes an employment contract, benefits information, and other standard employee paperwork. That paperwork also includes a background release form that the candidate must fill out and fax back to our offices. Top Echelon Contracting conducts a criminal background check on every one of the candidates who are placed on a contract assignment. The client will receive our client services agreement via email. We reference you in the body of the email so the client can identify the recruiter that submitted the placement to Top Echelon Contracting. Above all, we want to ensure and promote the relationship that you've formed with your clients. The agreement will detail the terms of the placement between the client and Top Echelon Contracting, name the contractor assigned, their job title, and the bill rate you've negotiated. We will stress to the client that Top Echelon Contracting is the back office handling the administrative details of the placement, and that you, the recruiter, is the main contact and the person they'll speak with regarding other aspects of the placement and future placements. Each week, the contractor will complete an hourly timesheet that is approved by their supervisor at the client company. Timesheets are faxed to Top Echelon Contracting every Monday by 1 p.m. The contractor will receive their paycheck direct deposited each week or by mail if direct deposit is not available to them. The authorized timesheet we receive from the contractor is sent to the client company with an invoice each week. The invoice displays the contractor's name, the amount of hours they worked for the week, and references you, the recruiter. When we receive payment from the client company, we will send your profit check in the mail within 24 hours. A common question we get from recruiters is, how do I know Top Echelon Contracting will not ruin a business relationship I've developed with the client? That's a great question. Top Echelon Contracting prides itself in exceptional customer service. Included in that high level of customer service is communication. Before and after the assignment has started, Top Echelon Contracting will update the recruiter via phone or email about any communication received by Top Echelon Contracting from the client or even the contractor. We will not make any recruiting-related decisions on your behalf. Even more, any decisions that need to be made that are contract staffing related will be discussed with you beforehand. In addition to communication, Top Echelon Contracting shares the financial details of the entire contract placement with you through the online statement of contract assignment. You will be able to log in and see how many hours the contractors have worked each week. You will also be able to see when we have sent invoices to the client and the amount of money invoiced. More importantly, you will be able to see how much you can expect your recruiter income to be for each invoice and when it has been paid by the client company. When you receive your check in the mail, you can log into your online statement and look up the check number you received to get more information.
It's easy. The first thing you have to do is contact Top Echelon Contracting and ask for a contract training kit. Once you get the kit, you read through it, and then you have to just find a client that has the need and go through the process one time. Once you go through the process once with Top Echelon Contracting staff, everything flows from there. It's very easy.
The contract training kit is available by simply visiting the Top Echelon Contracting website and then accessing the recruiters page. You can download it directly from the website or have it emailed to you. The contract training kit is a great reference to the services available through Top Echelon Contracting and for contract staffing itself. We also recommend that you call Top Echelon Contracting and speak with a contract administrator. Every recruiter and recruiting agency is different. Find out how Top Echelon Contracting can fit your contract staffing needs by calling today. We want to help you make contract placements and help your firm make more money. We can also help you with customized marketing documents. We have created documents for you to email to the client and the candidate. The documents show that you have the ability to do contract staffing in addition to your direct hire placements. The free marketing documents can be ordered through our website.
The bottom line is we're all in this business for one thing, to earn an income, to make money. A good contingency recruiter only makes 1 to maybe 3 placements a month if they're lucky. And what that means is that your revenue or your income really comes in once, twice a month. You get a check in the mail. If you do contract staffing, going to the post office becomes a lot more fun because you're going to end up getting 5, 6, 7 checks a week depending on the number of contractors you have out, and it makes doing this business a lot more fun. If you don't currently offer contract staffing to your clients, you should really strongly consider doing so. You'll add residual, steady stream revenue to your income, and you become that one-stop shop for your clients.